I call upon Danny Armstrong, our student orator.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Today marks not just the culmination of our academic journey, but celebrates the resilience, relationships and learning that we've developed along the way. It's these three words, resilience, relationships and learning, that I'll focus on today in the next 5 or so minutes. Before I do this, however, let's acknowledge the support of the family, friends and staff that have helped us throughout these 4 years. Without your help, I think we can all agree that a few of us may not be sitting, or in my case, standing here today. Therefore, I think it's only fair that we offer up a massive round of applause for everything you've done for us. Okay, brilliant. So the first word, resilience. Reflecting on our time here, it's impossible to overlook the backdrop against which we began university, the COVID-19 pandemic. Starting university is difficult enough as it is. Academic demands, meeting new friends, living in a new city, and for us, this was amplified by COVID-19. Yet, despite this, or perhaps because of it, we remain resilient and stuck together. We didn't just shift online classrooms, we reshaped our entire approach to learning and socializing. Whether we realized it or not, this shift tested our resilience and taught us the importance of community, ultimately bringing us together. Today, we're not just a cohort that navigated through a pandemic, we are a testament to our resilience in doing so. I strongly believe that although we began as students in times of uncertainty, we've emerged as a one-of-a-kind graduate group ready to resiliently take on the world. Next, let's talk about relationships. Just a few months ago, many of us here participated in the Edinburgh Marathon Festival. Whether we were running, cheering, or volunteering, it was a day that brought the entire Edinburgh community together. That evening, like many others in this room, I had a few well-deserved refreshments at the pub with some family and friends. One of the phrases I distinctly remember being said that night was friends for life. We've developed friends for life at this university. I 100% believe it, and lucky, and somewhat shocked to say some of mine have made it into this room today. I can imagine that if you look around right now, you'll be able to say the same thing. These relationships we formed with students, staff members, sports coaches, and everything in between demonstrate our ability to bond and find common ground, even when we couldn't initially meet on common ground physically. This university has been more than a crucible for our academic skills. It's been a place of holistic growth, intellectually, emotionally, and notably relationally. From our first steps of first year to the confident strides we're taking today, we've developed relationships that'll last a lifetime. Finally, let's discuss learning. As we celebrate finishing our degree, let's remember education is more than a piece of paper. Philosopher John Dewey once said, "Education is not preparation for life, education is life itself." This resonates with us as graduates because our time at Edinburgh has been more than regurgitating a textbook. It's been about exploring new ideas, challenging our preconceptions, and at the end of the day, finding out who we really want to be. As we leave university, this ability to stay engaged and keep asking questions is more crucial than ever. Whether you're starting a job straight away, going traveling for the foreseeable, or still have no idea what's next, and that's completely okay, by the way, let's commit to staying connected, not just to each other, but to the core values that have brought us to this moment. Remember, we're not just graduates of this university, we're its ambassadors. Let's make use of our privileged position and never stop learning. And one final thing regarding this. University can and has been stressful at times. It's been easy to worry about a big deadline, get FOMO from a Why Not Wednesday, or have discussions like whether Nile Valley or African rap is the better option. However, today I think we should remember how privileged we are to be here. In a world where people are having issues a lot worse than ours, let's remember our privileged position and use it for good as we step forward in the world. So, to conclude, as we sit here on the brink of what's next, I'm reminded of a quotation by the philosopher Alan Watts regarding change, which is, "The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance." We're about to step into a world that often presents as much opportunity as it does uncertainty. Watts' words inspire us not to shy away from these changes, but to transform them, to see them as a dance we're all part of. Let's move forward with the assurance that our time at the University of Edinburgh has equipped us not just to cope with this dance of change, but to lead it, to innovate, to invigorate, and to inspire the fields and communities we'll touch. We have learned to thrive amidst the challenges and find joy in the journey itself. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. May your lives be as rich and rewarding as the education that has brought us to this moment. Let's move boldly and curiously into the future and make it our own. Let's dance. Thank you.